Alright, we're back for more Spyro Free now. As soon as it finishes loading.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you... Believe me, you don't want to know what she's gonna do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Alright, my ear itches right now, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's change our color again. I have to pull out my paper because I forgot to do that before I actually started recording. Don't know why I'm closing that. Alright. Color code. Alright. Up, left, down, right, up, square, R1, R2, L1, L2, up, right, down, left, up, and triangle. Green Spyro. How about that? Also, the music that plays here really does not fit this level. I'm sorry. But the music that they use in the greatest hits version is so much more fitting because the thing that I really like about this game is that as you progress through the homeworlds, like the last two actually get pretty dark. Especially this one. This is actually the darkest, probably one of the darkest themes in the Spyro trilogy. Like, you really have to listen to it yourself. Just go look it up on YouTube. I know I said I was probably going to edit in the greatest hits music, but I'm way too lazy to do that. In all honesty. But I mean, you can find them all over YouTube. You don't need me to do it myself. At least I was generous enough to edit in that cutscene in the last video. But yeah. Seriously, this music doesn't fit here. Why would you use the happy-go-lucky theme music in an area that kind of... I wouldn't say this place looks threatening at all, but... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It makes you feel like you're approaching sort of the end game. Like, not really the end game, but you're getting closer. Hannah. Montana. No. But anyway. Little thing I should let you know about this homeworld. Make sure you do the Speedway level and that level over there with the pirate ship as early as you can here, because those both have hunter missions in them. Well, you'll see why you'll see why you'll want to do those first in a couple parts, I guess. But anyways, let's go do the Speedway first. A little bit of variety here. It's a funny thing, I haven't been playing these levels in their, like, I guess, intended order. But yeah. And again, the same music in every Speedway. And the thing is, this Speedway also has a really cool music track in the greatest hits version. Yeah. Yeah, I used to actually be pretty scared of this place when I was a kid. It just looks... I don't know, that background looks threatening to me. Like, I know it's supposed to... You know, I know it's just trees with beehives on them, but I mean... I don't know, scared the shit out of me back then. Okay. Alright, now the boat dudes. And just like water, you don't want to touch the honey. Apparently the honey is lava, because it's bubbling like lava. But yeah, there we go. Alright. Chris! Yay, Chris. Okay. Alrighty then.
Look out, Spyro. There's a really big sheep UFO around here, and it's trying to get me. I snatched up a dragon egg it was trying to abduct, and now it wants revenge. You wait here. I'll lure the UFO down the river of honey.
Oh, great. My dog's outside growling at the door again.
Okay, here I go.
Alright, this is annoying. Jump. Yep. Almost always run into something. Whoa! Okay. The feed to my television just lost for a second. Hasn't happened in a while, actually. I think the last time that happened was in Kingdom Hearts. Freaks me out every time that happens. I'm running into way too much stuff. That thing is getting closer and closer, and I don't like it. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I can't run into anything else. Shit, I'm gonna run into something, I know it. Shit. Yep. I'm screwed. Yep. It's funny how it just goes in front of you and then turns around. It's like, you're mine, bitch. Alright, let's try that again, and this time, pay closer attention, I guess. You know, I'm sure we can easily avoid this by just jumping off into the water. And I'm still gonna hit that log. Great. That... Jesus. It's not even that this is that hard, you just can't really see what's in front of you. So it kind of requires a bit of memorization. Alright, there we go. And it just gives up and crashes into the honey. I was about to call it lava.
Did you see that? Nobody outraces a cheetah. And look, I didn't even drop the egg.
Could have just given me the egg like 2 minutes ago, dude. Alright. Nori! Cartwheel! Alright, and race the bumblebees. Again, this race is pretty easy. I think the only one that gives me any trouble is the last speedway. Because those guys actually move kind of fast. I guess I should mention what day I'm recording this. September the 12th, which is apparently National Video Games Day. There's something that's really going to date this video. I don't even think this is going to be uploaded until like the very end of this month, so... Yeah, I record so many videos in advance because I really only get like 2 days to record, and I record like maybe 2 hours a day, which isn't a lot of content. Not a lot at all. Okay, so I flamed that D, but I missed a star. Good job, me. Whew. Okay. Oh, I remember in Enter the Dragonfly, they actually took a lot of or at least a couple of level inspirations from the speedways in this game. Because there's a level in the game that's based off the last speedway, and it's all about space cows and sheep and stuff. It's a space farm. That was actually pretty cool. And Dragonfly actually did have some pretty cool levels. It was just Rust, and the programming was all over the place in that game. And so was the frame rate. It's worse than Sonic 06, and mind you, I haven't even played Sonic 06. I just know that it's worse than that. But yeah, they had another level that was based off. It was like, I think it was like Honeycomb or something. Honeycomb, I don't know. It was a level full of beehives and stuff, and honey, of course. And it was annoying, and I hated it. I don't own that game anymore. I never plan on buying it again, so don't even ask. Okay, we're almost done. And we're done. Alright. Henry. Didn't we already have a Henry? With a Y instead of an I? Ah, whatever. Oh man, my ear itches again, right? So is my face. I haven't shaved in like 4 days, so. Alright, and I like that, how all the portals are underwater. Except for one portal that wouldn't really make any sense. Well, it doesn't make sense for any of them to be underwater, but yeah.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Thelinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Oh, no, not that douchebag. Alright. Well, let's go save the fairy princess. Get out of here. I thought that enemy didn't have a gem for some reason. Alrighty. So, here's a funny little thing. Well, I have to get a little higher first. Yeah, this is actually the end of the level right here. It's just kind of funny how the game basically makes you go all the way around just to put you back here. Of course, we have to actually do the storming the castle thing. Alright. But anyway, there's a couple extra lives for you. How many times have I died so far? I think I've only died, like, what, once? And now that I've said that, I'm probably gonna die like 5 times in this level.
If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Azrael.
You can't checkpoint me, you're a fairy, but you can't checkpoint me. What is your purpose, lady? Alrighty. Ooh. Yeah, this level reminds me a lot of Magic Crafters from the first game. Dude. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, this thing's annoying. Okay, there we go. Get out of here. I love this music too.
Well, Spyro, today is your lucky day. The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. If you simply pay a small toll, they'll be happy to raise these steps and let you pass.
No.
Suit yourself, Spyro. But every time I think of that poor fairy princess being captured by those villainous wizards, I simply break down in tears. Well, you have chosen wisely, Spyro. I'll tell the wizards to raise the steps immediately. And, best of luck rescuing that princess. Or whatever it is you're up to.
Alright then. Hey! Exactly like Magic Crafters.
You know, come to think of it, the wizards only agreed to raise the steps. They never said they wouldn't lower them again. Those guys are pretty clever, aren't they?
Alrighty. Get out. Get out. Get out. It's my castle now, bitch. Alright, and we have an egg. Benjamin. Yeah, I'm naked. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Alright. Get rid of these two over here because they're annoying. There we go. Alright, hey look, a rocket that I don't need. Yeah, see, it just disappears. Alrighty then. By the way, there's another way you can get up here. You just do this. Okay, maybe you need to actually jump a little bit higher. But yeah, that's what I've always done. I've always gotten up there that way instead of the way you're supposed to do it. Because, you know, when I was a kid, I was a dumb old shit, and I didn't realize that's what I had to do. But anyways, I need that egg up there. Alright. Mow. That's it, just mow. Alrighty then. Got so many eggs now, jeez. And there's a skill point. Oh man. Let me just climb this wall texture up here.
There is no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal our poor princess.
Good. Oh, you gotta call another fairy to get me a checkpoint. Don't know why Spyro did that, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna take a little detour from storming the castle, though. Ow. Get out of here. Alright. Now here's something you might recognize from Spyro 2 in just a minute after I get these gems.
According to legends, There's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top so I can grab it. I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Grow seeds from a bear with a bag of gems. He said they were magic, but I can't make them do anything. You can have a couple if you like.
Alrighty then. Alright, so it's kind of the same as the one from Spyro 2, except this time you get two different seeds. Yellow ones grow flowers, and pink ones grow mushrooms. And anyone who's played enough video games will know that mushrooms are bouncy. Alrighty then. You know what these seeds make me think of? SpongeBob and Patrick. Like the yellow ones are for flowers, they're all skinny and stuff, and the pink ones are for Patrick, he's fat. SpongeBob's not really skinny, he's square. Technically he's straight, he's not curved. I don't know what's wrong with me today, I'm sorry. Alrighty.
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have to keep going. We're almost to the top.
Alright. Shelly. I get it. Shelly.
Doing great so far. Why don't you take 2 more seeds?
It's like the mother predicted that or something. I don't know. Dragons even know their mothers? I don't give a shit. It's a good question. How do they raise dragons in the Spyro universe? All these questions and more will be answered in The Legend of Spyro 4. This time, it's not the Legend of Spyro 2. Oh man. I actually really do want to play those games now, just for the hell of it. Because I used to play them when I was younger, and I used to enjoy them. Until I just found that they got kind of boring, and the story was kind of unoriginal. Third game wasn't that boring, but it was the most unoriginal of the 3 games. I mean, there's literally a point in the game where they just rip off Lord of the Rings, which I'm pretty sure was on purpose because they have Eliza Wood of voicing Spyro in those games, but still. It's not... I would have rather them do something original because they could do it, they just have to put the effort in to do it. But I don't know, Spyro and Crash kind of went down a strange path after Naughty Dog and Insomniac let them go. Especially Crash, like Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what I would say. Like, I would say that the Legend of Spyro games aren't terrible games, and, like, I don't know. I don't know, I'm gonna bounce on this mushroom and try to regain my thoughts, but yeah. I would say those games are okay, but I don't know what I would say about, like, Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant, because that's a completely different beast right there. Those games, I don't know what the hell they were thinking with those games.
At last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs for a souvenir.
Alright. Chuck. You look just like Chris from the last level.
That's the ugliest goose I've ever seen.
Guess I just started running out of dragon models at this point. If you want a funny little glitch, when you jump up here, before you land, do a head bash on this thing over here. And during the cutscene, the guy will run right into this pit. And after it's over, you'll be falling into the abyss. And you'll die and have to do the whole thing again. So don't actually do that. Don't actually do that if you want to make progress. They actually fixed that in the greatest hits version, because I remember trying to do that in there and it didn't work. But the last time I played this game, guess what? I broke the thing and screwed myself over. That was pretty funny. Alright. Ow. Hello.
Just saw Prince Azrael run into the castle. We have to stop him before he reaches the princess.
Like, the thing with The Legend of Spyro is you can tell they had some good ideas, they just weren't fully realized, and I guess you can say the same thing about the Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant games. Like, they had a lot of good ideas, but there were just two problems with it. They didn't have the budget that they wanted, and I don't know, it just seemed like they were taking too big of a risk doing such drastic changes to characters who were pretty well renowned before that point. So obviously some questions would be raised as to why you would want to change them so drastically. But that's not the reason why they're bad. What? Hold on.
Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Azrael just dreams? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. And by the way, Azrael says you can have this egg if... Don't tell anyone where we went.
Okay, Sakura. That's a cool name. Butterfly! 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 Aw. Oh, the butterfly came back. That was awesome. Okay. But I guess the thing I'm trying to say is that they had cool ideas, they just couldn't get them all out there, I guess. Oh, come on, I just missed that bottle terribly. Like, the thing about the first two Legend of Spyro games is that they were kind of not the most well-made games out there. You know, like, the first Legend of Spyro game was way too easy, and then they kind of turned around and made this second game way too difficult. Now, I played that game enough to the point where the difficulty didn't really bother me that much, but after watching Till Game Master's LP of that, like, what was it, like 2 months ago? Oh man, that was painful. Yeah, and then the third Legend of Spyro game, like, the third Legend of Spyro game alone isn't really that great, but when you compare it to the first two, it's a freaking masterpiece. It's basically God of War with dragons. So, I mean, if you like God of War and you get over the fact that it's turning something that used to be super silly into something super serious, then you'd probably get some enjoyment out of it. I know I've been enjoying Till Game Master's LP of it just because it's basically the exact opposite of what the Eternal Night was for him. What other things can I say about those games? Oh my god. Crash of the Titans and Mind Over Mutant just kind of bothered me when I played them. Like, they were trying to be funny, but they weren't really funny at all. The gameplay was, I guess, alright at best. Same thing for, like, the visuals and stuff.
I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a very friend of mine. She's just a friend, you understand. A strictly platonic relationship. It's certainly not a violation of military protocol whatsoever. What are you giving me that look for?
But yeah, my problem with the later Spyro and Crash games isn't that they're different from the original games, it's that they're not all that great.
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. It doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We'll just have to call off our day. That is, unless you want to battle the witches.
Yes, we do battle now. Alright, so best way to do this is just get right in front of the entrance and just spam rockets and hope they actually hit them. Alright. So, let's get rid of these windows because, you know... Whoa. Gotcha.
So, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. Well, I just hope your accuracy is better than your punctuality, because there are still a lot more witches in the temple.
Alrighty then. Boom. 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 I've seen so many people struggle with this challenge, by the way. It's not hard at all. You just gotta wait for them to get close to you, and that's all you have to do.
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turn the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, be careful, okay?
Ew. Gross. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Shit. Alright, they do become moderately annoying now because they do these projectile attacks. Ow. Whew. And they can knock you into the ooze, and that basically takes off 2 hit points. Okay. Now before I take care of this last one, let's get rid of these other 2 windows. Skill point. There we go.
You did it, James. I knew you weren't the leader of the Hummingbird Resistance movement for nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves.
Yeah, make that time. Alright, Abby. Okay. Alright, and we are out of here.